Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation. Jesus Castillo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above.
Now to the plate, Tristan Random. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Digging in will be Tristan Random. Flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 0-1. Now that's popped up. Garcia is there. And that retires the side. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Trash Pandas lead it 2-1. Stepping in next, Tristan Random. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield ground. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going Going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Stepping in once again is Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So here is Jose Rojas. He flew out in his last debut.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Garcia is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. So now to the plate, Tristan Random. He's 2 for 4 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled toward right center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Trash Pandas on top, 3-2.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Rocket City led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steve Resch earns win number 7 on the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on. Now to bat, Tristan Random. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
A dive, and, oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And next up will be Franklin Barretto, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lieber is there to put it away for route number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Up next, Chris Gill, and their runners at the corners now. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Bermundo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Gill.
He's set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So the next to bat will be Tristan Random. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now to the plate, here is Juan Lagares.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The catcher,
and now in the box, Chris Gill. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Next, it'll be Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barretto. That's next. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now 1 more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied. So now into the box is Chris Gill. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Next to dig in, Rodney Lynn. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You love the aggressive base.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Tristan Random, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Lieber is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Biloxi.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Random. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Liner towards second, and that's through, a base hit. At the plate now is Jeremiah Jackson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for, and he'll be tagged out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Random. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Hummel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tristan Random as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And there's one down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Shuckers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ethan Small earns his 8th victory of the season. Brad Boxberger hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. First pitch on the way. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Stepping up is Eduardo Garcia, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish started off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Pops this one up. Nay in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
So next to bat will be Mark Mathias. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Ready with the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Peterson stands at second with 2 gone. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate here is Mac Bermundo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The next 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cooper Hummel. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Corey Ray. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. And that misses ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runs that palm ball of his inside, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes
and the third baseman is there to make the catch. And the inning is over, so they go down without a win. Striding in is Spanberger. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Young will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now it'll be Gabe Lieber. He bounced out last time up. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 the count. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eduardo Garcia, and they could use a spark from him here. To short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. Jackson over to his right. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mathias, grounded out in his last at-bat. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. And now here is Mac Bermundo. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Cooper Hummel.
Now batting.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Corey Ray will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Leading off the inning, it'll be Spanberger as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gabe Lieber. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And now Eduardo Garcia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a blooper down the right field line, and there's their first hit of the game. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, Dero, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The trash. Pandas lead it 3-1. Now into the box, Mark Mathias. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Knowles is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Next to hit, Mac Bermundo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mac Bermundo is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Cooper Hummel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Palm ball swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Trash Pandas led this game from the 3rd inning.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the Double-A South. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tennessee Smokies. As October draws nearer, the race, Steve Resch gets the call. So now here is Tristan Random looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Three-run home run down the line and right. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So stepping in is Tristan Random, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second. Next up is Eddie Martinez. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Ready now is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Knowles is off of first with 2 away. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. Next up, Chase Strumpf. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Estrada shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. And stepping in, Alfonso Rivas. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tristan Random. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Myers has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Digging in next, Christian Donahue.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Donahue.
Hit on the ground to third, right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Smokies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyson Miller notches his 3rd win of the year. Dauris Valdez records the save, his 35th of the campaign. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Ryan Clark, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the 2nd inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
The 3-0 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Juan Lagares. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Juan Lagares.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding in is Chris Gill, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Gill.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now at the plate is Miguel Amaya. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tristan Random, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So next to hit is Jeremiah Jackson. Worked a walk his first time up.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Random, runner at second with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, and now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get. Next to stand in is Chase Strumpf, and they're runners at the corners now. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Next, here is Tristan Random. First offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Hey, this was a crazy game. Completely lopsided throughout, but these guys did a lot of things right. Get a shot.
You know, when he got drafted, there were a lot of folks saying he went too high, he should have gone later, but he's having a breakout run right now, and the team seems to have a lot of confidence he can continue as a two-way player, maybe even at the next level. Sean Casey joins me now. Case, do you foresee him having success at AAA as a two-way player?
You know what? I think the proof's in the pudding. I think the bottom line is you got to wait for a guy to put up the numbers.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
The game's future stars are on display as to the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Random, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Pulled toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2. Now to the plate, Tristan Random. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. bouncer up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first, a double play. Stepping in once again is Tristan Random. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. So here is Tristan Random starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Next to hit is Jeremiah Jackson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 8-1 is the final tonight. Tennessee get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Michael Rooker with his 4th win this season. Dylan Peters is only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this present. And now here is Zach Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Chase Strumpf comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch on the way.
The designated hitter.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
This one's flared out toward left. Estrada has a play, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in will be Connor Myers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Knowles is underneath this one. 1 down. Stepping in next, P.J. Higgins, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Random isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The 2-2. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So now to the plate, Eddie Martinez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Now to bat, Christian Donahue. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
So he got him swinging. Christian Donahue becomes out number 2 this inning. Preston Page is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Lifted down the line in left. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That's popped up. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Donnie DeWeese is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And now in the box, Connor Myers flew out in his only at-bat so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. So the next to bat will be P.J. Higgins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Up next, Eddie Martinez struck out in his first at-bat. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now to the plate, here is Christian Donahue looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. High pop-up. Random is calling for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Next, it'll be Preston Page, struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Zach Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Young is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Next to dig in, Chase Strumpf. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking to send him packing again. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Connor Myers stands in as he looks at a called strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Add another 0 as it's up. So now into the box is P.J. Higgins. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Eddie Martinez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate now is Miguel Amaya. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Two and one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So next to bat will be Christian Donahue, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Scooped up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Edgar Alanis comes on looking for a save here in the... And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Rocket City Trash Pandas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tristan Random records his 14th winning decision of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. Today, the finale of the... We've got baseball on the show. Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Random. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Now at the plate, here is Jose Rojas.
The first baseman, Jose Rojas.
Throw over to the bag. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Tristan Random. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the... New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tristan Random. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now it'll be Jose Rojas. Flew out last time up.
The first baseman, Jose Rojas.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now at the plate, Jeremiah Jackson. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Into the box, Gill struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going deep. That might hold up in this one.
Yeah.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. Nay on at first, nobody out. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. This is in the air to left field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Random, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 inning.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
Back here with our minor league. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Birmingham. As October draws nearer, the race, Felix Paulino will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. And now Tristan Random trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Geddes is there, and he has it for the first out. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nick Livingston.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game.
Now into the box, Tristan Random. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. He makes the catch, and they will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Birmingham jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
They left 6 men on base.
The game's future stars are. So now here is Tristan Random. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Leading off the inning, it'll be Tristan Random as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. A dive, but it's off his glove. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Next, it'll be Chris Gill. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Caballero camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next to hit, Phil Gosselin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Tristan Random. Pulled toward right center field. Geddes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So stepping in is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Collado is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
It's time for minor league baseball. Ready now is Tristan Random. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Next up, Tristan Random comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On a line, that's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. Next up is Jose Rojas. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. And stepping in, Tristan Random. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter Tristan Random, skied in the air to straightaway left. Collado is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with
tonight. Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. It's baseball on the show, and it's Tristan Random out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. That's going to bring up Vic Reynolds. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Geddes. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Taekwon Forbes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Gill recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in next, Vlas Rivera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes it. And that'll bring up Nick Livingston, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Brady McConnell, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Gill. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in is Eddie Almanza. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1-0 the count. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zach Remillard as we begin the top of the 4th. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Next to stand in is Vic Reynolds. Struck out in his first at-bat. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So next to hit is Gavin Sheets. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Can't start any better than this. He's set down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Geddes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch pops straight up. Random waits on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Taekwon Forbes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And quickly there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Laz Rivera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This one's flared off to the right side. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after it.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got. Stepping in once again is Brady McConnell. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. Once he had to take that extra step, he probably could have put it in his back pocket right there. That was going to be a really tough out at first base. That's the kind of play that only the best of the best at that position pull off.
Eddie Almanza will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. McConnell gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time as the knuckleball taken for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Next, here is Zach Remillard. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Bullet back up the middle. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly, and there's a fine play for the second out. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So now to the plate, Vic Reynolds. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Trash Panda's on top, 2-1. Gerardo Reyes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice.